Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're arriving at our destination shortly.
Well, hello. Welcome to the latest episode of the All About Aviation show. My name is Greg. If you don't know me, that's your own damn fault for not knowing me. Hit like, hit subscribe, just do it. Just do it. And yeah, man, got my haircut. I mean, I love getting a haircut. I don't know if y'all like it, but man, like getting a haircut is like one of my favorite things to do. Even to this day, I'm 46 and it's still one of my favorite things to do. So I did not really do this airplane justice the first time I looked at it. I just thought it was a piece of shit. It's not a piece of shit, but I think I'd rather own this than own a pizza. Like in the past, when I used to review a lot of things, I would always kind of compare with pizza. Like, would I rather buy pizza or would I rather buy this airplane or this airport or whatever? And this one from vFlyteAir, it's pretty nice. I'm thinking about buying another plane from them. There's another plane on the Just Flight website that they make. It's another Piper. I forget which one, but anyways, it's pretty nice. So you know me, I like to do real flights. There's no way around it. I am a nerd. So where is the flight at? Here we go. Yeah, here's the flight right here. So November 132. Let's see, Charlie Alpha, and then we have KMYF, San Diego to Santa Ana. So it's a real flight. You know, it goes up to about 6,000 feet. Coast Flight Training and Management Incorporated. Thank you for doing a real flight, so I can be a nerd and try to recreate it. But yeah, here's the aircraft here. It's $30. It was 25 when I bought it. Now it's 30. But you know, this website's a little expensive. Like, I just bought the Bay 146 for X-Plane, and it was $10 cheaper on Aerosoft's website. So Aerosoft, like the ones that make the like flight sim simulator, I guess, FSS, whatever. The ones that make the Embraer and the CRJs. Their website is where I got the Bay 146 that I'm going to be flying tomorrow, because I just bought it. I can't wait to fly it. I mean, I own it in Microsoft, but this version looks a little different, a little better in some ways. But yeah, here's this airplane here. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, the sounds are pretty good. They need to actually go back and fix some of the sounds so it sounds more even as you're going around the cockpit. You might hear it tonight. Sometimes it works okay, sometimes not so much. But yeah, vFlyteAir also makes where's that other plane that I wanted to see? And then we'll jump into this here. Okay. Are we in X-Plane? Oh, I didn't know X-Plane has to... Oh, why the fuck is it? Man, y'all are ghetto. Hang on, let me go back to X-Plane. Let me just go back to the beginning. All right, X-Plane. Come on, Just Flight. Yeah, there was that one, and this is the one here that I was talking about. The other one was down here. Yeah, the Twin Comanche, which, you know, I really don't think it's going to be better than A2A, but it looks way different on the inside. Like, I think the Comanche with A2A, I think that's a PA-24 Comanche. So this is a different airplane, actually. All right, so this is probably going to be the next one I buy. Like I said, I just bought the Bay 146. So yeah, but this airplane looks pretty nice. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this thing here. Now the ATC tonight, I'm going to be doing the ATC from the game. I'm going to give it a try. I've been playing with it a little bit. It's kind of fun, actually. So All right, let's see here. Confirm. Make sure we have the right weathers. Very good. That's all done, and we can just leave in the morning. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead. We make sure we can hear everything when the airplane starts up. I feel like I need to move my microphone a little bit, but maybe it's okay. Like, I have it off to the side now, which I like, but like it just feels like it's a little too far. Yeah, man, it's been a fucked up week. Work's been okay. Like I mean, I'm getting in a little bit of trouble at work because I've missed some time here and there, but when you're a single parent and your kids need you, I mean, you kind of, what are you going to do? You got to be there for your family. Absolutely. All right. So stuff that looks fuzzy clears up quite a bit when you come closer to it. Now, it might just be my graphic settings because I'm really trying not to run this thing at like 100% GPU. So I did download the AviTab, which is awesome. I uploaded our charts into here today. So here's our flight plan from from SimBrief. And then I close this out. And then I did upload the chart from SkyVector for the landing tonight. That way we have it in there. But yeah, man, you can like put in, let's like put our airport in right now, MYF. And it brings up all the frequencies, the runways, the weather. It's pretty dope. We might as well put in the our other one too, KSNA for Santa Ana. There we go. Now we got both our airports here. And we have our route, so we can actually, let's see if we put our route in here. I've never tried this before. Okay. And arrival is KSNA. Route distance. Oh, look, I guess it like builds a route for you. Oh, that's cool. All right, so go right to SLI. Right, well, that's kind of what we're doing anyways. Interesting. And then we have maps, which it's worked okay. You know, I haven't had, like, it hasn't looked great, but it's better than a lot of the ones on Microsoft Simulator. It should fill in eventually. So, all right, and aircraft, you can actually access like the actual like files if you need to, which I don't know why you would need to. Notes, providers, you know, I have my Navigraph account. I don't have ChartFox. And about. So we have that. And then if you notice down here, this little hyper icon here, you can actually click on this and you can choose like pilot's gender, male or female, show glass, don't show glass, shake effect on, realistic start on. With realistic start, you have to follow this checklist here. This right here, I know it's a little tough to see. We could probably make it bigger, I guess. Okay, you see how it's like, if the outside air temperature is this, 0, you need to be on point with that. The outside air temperature is right here, by the way. Right here. So right now it's like right on 20. So if we were going to go by this today, like, which we are when we start up here in a minute. Let's see here, 10 to 24. So we might need 1 to 2 pumps, you know, to get us going today. Now that's 10 to 24, and that's 50 to 74, but we're at, okay, that's about right. We're at 70. All right, so these other options we have here, ground elements, on or off. If we do that, it puts all the, like the chocks in, chocks go in, anything else goes in. You can show or hide passengers. This is for the tablet. Wheel pants. I thought it was called like fairings or something like that. All right, transparent yoke, and then you can also change your fuel selector here, cold and dark. And the inside of this thing is pretty dope, actually. So I've been flying it on this white one here because it's got the old gauge. Let me make this a little smaller. So I've been flying it with this one because it's got the old gauges, but it also has like their new autopilot system. But you can click on here and then you can go all black with real old style gauges, right? And like I said, this does come in clear. These words here, it just looks a little fuzzy from back there, but and that's probably my settings. So, but we have that, and then if you click it one more time, you have this evolution system here, which is pretty dope. You can do quite a bit with this. There's like 5 pages you can cycle through. So you have here, might as well just show you now. Since we're doing this or pizza. Okay. So you can see what we have here, obviously, right? We can do menu. Now we have 5 pages here. So TPS, radio altimeter, auto course, oh, let me turn that off a second. Auto course will, like if we are going on GPS from like waypoint to waypoint, auto course will put the bearing indicator like automatically to the next course. You know, like when we fly the old style ones, how that CDI needle just stays there. Well, this would like have it follow the course. Arc mode, we can switch from HSI between that. Then if we go click it again and it goes in white, you can go to the next page. Now we have barometer, inches, you know, millibars, outside air temperature, Celsius. Let's do Celsius. I click it again so it's in white. We can go to the next page. V speeds, I'm not too worried about those. More V speeds. And then external power, battery, external power, you know, all that. So now, when you're not in menu here, you can click on this 360 button, easily switch like this. You can switch from GPS to, you know, nav if you have it set up, barometer. This is how you would change the barometer here. VLOC, GPS, and we have our course here. So, yeah, man, it's pretty dope. Let's turn this off again so we don't lose our battery. Should have turned off, but we're going to use this one anyway. And then the airspeed indicator we do have, you know, to match up with the outside air temperature. So, all right, let's do our little walk around. And oh, and the tow bar actually works too, by the way. If we go outside here and we click it, you can actually like move this thing forward and back. I forget how to move it. It's one of my controls. I just I forget which one it is. I think I have to grab it and push it, actually. Yeah, you just grab it and push it, which is pretty cool, actually. I don't really know, like, where we're going. I'm gonna have to, like, look at a map, see where we're going. All right, let's do our walk around here. Let's get rid of the tow bar. Okay, so we can check this aileron. All right, that looks good. I'm sure it works. We'd have to turn the airplane on for this. Well, let's do it. Actually, let's go ahead and put the battery on. Master power. And let's put on... we'll do all the light strobes, rotating beacon, and nav. All right, now let's go. All right, that works. Let's check it. Oh, man, it's empty. My stick didn't get dirty. Can I just... Okay, good. All right, let's open this up. Let's check the Earl. All right, Earl, you look good to me. We can, oh, we were going to check the propeller. Thought we were spinning this thing. Maybe not. Oh, just check it for damage. Okay. All right, we can check this gas tank. All right, very good. That light works. Check this aileron. That works. You work, buddy. You work. Rotating beacon works. And return to the cockpit. All right, let's turn the battery back off. All right, load manager. Let me see what how much fuel we need here. Go charts, files. We're supposed to have 212 pounds of fuel. 112 pounds is how much? Isn't there like 3 gallons or 3 pounds per gallon? Anybody knows, put it in chat. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Doing what needs to be done. Thanks, bud. Hey, what's going on, Darren? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was in my own little world here. How you guys doing? How's your Saturday night going? All right, let me... I thought it was 3 pounds per gallon. Let's see here. Any... gallons... Could be wrong. Okay, 1 pound a pound of water is equivalent to that of 0.11983 gallons. Oh wow. Hey, yeah, man. I can yeah, man. Go plug your phone in. Yeah, that is understandable. All right, so we got a gallon of water would be about 8 pounds. Wait, 1 pound. Okay, a pound of water is equivalent to that of Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's 8 pounds per gallon. Okay, so we have 212 pounds. So we got to divide that by 8. Calculate. So that's 26.5 gallons. So that's about where we're at now. Let's just put in... We'll just put in 14 on both sides here. All right, now that's even. We have passenger. Put the seat back in. What's our takeoff weight? Wasn't it like 70? Oh, it only has the 1 page. Oh, no, it's got more than 1 page. Let's see here. 2579. Load of weight. Oh wow, that's really high up there. All right, I think we're okay here. We'll put that's pounds. Passenger pounds. We'll make him 80-ish. A little bit. No co-pilot. Okay, very good. So that's all done. Let's go ahead and do our checklist here. So starting, pre-flight. Okay, we did all that. Master switch on. And check each tank. Turn that off. Okay, so we got enough fuel there. That's good. Fuel tank selector left or right. Let's do left first. Okay, required papers are on board. Okay. Let's make sure we have everything off the vehicle. All right, that's done. Seat belts are good. Fuel tanks are good. Brakes are okay. Radio and avionics are off. Okay, starting engines. Okay, mixture. We'll turn the mixture up in a second. Let me see what our outside air temperature is here. All right, so we're still around 70. So it looks like we're going to have to at least do once. So we'll pump it once and see what happens. Okay, so mixture has to go full rich. Throttle quarter open. Prime as required. Here's the primer. Let's do it once. Electric pump on. Grab the keys. Put it on left magneto. And let's pray. Hey! Put it on both magnetos. And let's adjust this to about 1200 RPMs. That's pretty good. Let's put on the avionics. Okay, clear both throttles. Okay, taxi and run up. Cabin doors closed. Do we have our headphones on? I think yeah, we do. Okay. All right, let's contact. First, let me put in our flight plan real quick. Let me get that pulled up here again. The flight plan we have. So missed it. Hang on, maybe it's okay, 28 right, so KMYF. But you know, we don't need to do that. I can just plug into VOR stations. What's the VOR station? FVQ. Let me see what that's right, I can pull it up here. What's FVQ? I thought I put the first one right around here somewhere. FVQ should be right around here. Okay, that's ocean. FVQ, I wish I could type it in. Let's do... just look it up on my tablet here. Hang on a second. Oh, I can do it right here. Give me a second. Let me find it. Okay, FVQ. Oh, it's right before ocean. How come I'm not seeing it? I thought it was right before ocean. Here we go, FVQ. All right, 116.95. So let's plug that in. Hey, we can just tune that right here. There we go. All right, and then the one after that is ocean. That is right here, 115.30. Let's plug that in. 115.30. Okay, very good. That's all done. Close that out. Let's get ATC up. I wonder if I can talk to them.
Montgomery Field Route, November 8483
I
Romeo.
can talk to them. Maybe
Radio
I couldn't.
check.
November 8483 Romeo, reading you loud and clear.
Starting to the north.
Montgomery Field Route, November 8483 Romeo. Piper Cherokee, 4 local flight returning today. 1 POB. Request taxi for VFR flight departing to the north.
November 8483 Romeo, squawk 0201. Information my current, runway 28 right, taxi via hotel, and Alpha. Hold short of runway 28 right.
Squawk 0201. Information Mike. Runway 28 right, taxi via hotel, and Alpha. Hold short, runway 28 right. November 8483 Romeo.
All right, let's we don't need pushback. We need to go taxi. Where can we taxi at? Alright, request different departure. Alright, I guess we'll just do pushback anyways.
Montgomery Field Ground. 83 Romeo. Request pushback straight back.
83 Romeo. Stand by. Pushback tractor is on the way.
And all the circuits in here work as well. Like, they all work. Okay, let's put on nav lights. But now I haven't really been able to get this to work though. This doesn't want to turn. And clicking on it is supposed to change it from inches to, like, you know, MB, but it doesn't. It never wants to do it. So I just leave it. Alright, come on, tractor. Let's go, bitch. Come on.
Montgomery Field Ground.
Okay, let's stop
83
pushback.
Romeo. Cancel pushback request.
83 Romeo. Pushback canceled.
Alright, RVR. Let's go to Montgomery Tower. Alright, why can't... See, earlier today, I was able just to get my taxi clearance and go. Alright, let's just do this again.
Montgomery Field Ground. 83 Romeo. Request pushback straight back.
83 Romeo. Stand by. Pushback tractor is on the way.
Yeah, I wish it just gave me an option to just start moving. I thought I could talk to them, but I guess, oh, I do have a button that I can push. Let me see. Montgomery Ground is the tractor room is here. 83R. I don't know if that works or not. No option. I'll give it like another minute or so. It looks like we already got our taxi clearance. Oh, here's our truck, hopefully. No, come back! Come back! Yes! Turn! Turn! Yes! From here. We're gonna run out of fuel by the time the truck gets here. Come on, you just took out that prop jet. Let's go. You're impenetrable. You know he's serious. He got a hard hat on.
Commencing pushback. Release parking brake.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Stop here.
Stopping here. Disconnect. Pushback completed.
Excellent. Now I don't want to taxi to the gate. I want to taxi to the runway. All right, I'm just going to start moving. Hopefully they'll follow what I'm doing. Okay, let's that light. We'll put on strobes as well. We'll turn our beacon on later. And that's on. Okay, let's go. Release the parking brake. airplane goes so fast. Lord. Hopefully we'll be able to, like, hold short and request and all that, like... 'cause I was trying it out earlier today before I started work, and it was working just fine. God, I got like the throttle pulled like almost all the way back. We are cooking, man. No, I don't. My toe brakes weren't working, but my brakes up here work. Gonna start moving. Brakes aren't releasing. Come on, brakes. Oh, I have to hold the trigger in. Oh, that's silly. Alright, well, it is what it is. At least I know it now. When I release the trigger, it puts the brakes on. I can work with that. Now that I know about it. I really do like X-Plane. X-Plane is a really good simulator. I mean, Microsoft is good, but something with X-Plane I just really enjoy. Like, I don't know if it's because it is very consistent. I really need to try out some of the actual airliners. That's one thing I don't really fly a lot in this. You know, I'll be doing the Bay 146 tomorrow, but like the Airbuses and the Boeings, like I really haven't, outside of the one from vFlyte, or Level Up. Yes, I know we're all over the place, but okay. Because we're cooking, man. We're cooking down here. Cooking bits. And I watched the latest Dune movies. Them Dune movies are pretty good. Those new ones. I'm a big fan of the one from the 80s, man. But these new ones are pretty dope. I like them. I missed the voice from the first one though. That whatever they did, like that. The one, the voice they made, and then they shoot their gun.
Montgomery Field Tower, 119.2.
And it was like a huge explosion.
Contact Montgomery Field Tower,
The voice they do in this one,
83 Romeo.
the voice they do in this one, it doesn't have that same effect. It just makes people do stuff.
Montgomery Field Tower, November 8483 Romeo, on taxiway Alpha.
November 8483 Romeo, Montgomery Field Tower. Hold short of runway 28 right.
Need to turn that down a little bit.
Hold short, runway 28 right. Will go, November 8483 Romeo.
We got to do our run up as well. Still hear the pump. Okay, let me do the run up here. All right, taxi run up. Let's move the throttle to 2000. Close enough. Suction, my man. We're good on the suction. Let's drop a magneto. Drop the other one. Looks okay. Throttle back to idle. Now we are going to be flying somewhat northwest to get to our VOR at some point. And what is the outside air temperature right now? Is 674. Very good. All right, let's tell them we're ready for takeoff. We don't really need the checklist anymore. I do want to turn them down a little bit. Sound. Pilot.
Montgomery Field Tower, 83 Romeo. Ready for departure.
83 Romeo. Fly heading 285. Runway 28 right. Wind 310 degrees 8 knots. Cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 285. Runway 28 right. Cleared for takeoff. 83 Romeo.
Right, 116.95. 20 miles. Okay, let's go.
Attention all aircraft. Montgomery Field information November current. Altimeter 2992.
Still really fucking loud, man. At least to me it sounds like it's real loud. Alright, let's go. We never did check the trim for takeoff. It's neutral right now, so it's okay. It starts out neutral. Right, 285. Get up to all dampener on. $6,000. Heading 285. All right, let's go. All dampener, autopilot. Heading ES. Forgot that pulls that up. Where did I click on that again for that? Oh, that's right, the bottom of it. That's right. Oh, we're off, man. Oh, here's our airplane now. we don't really need to pitot heat on. It's not cooled out. Yeah, man, we're cruising. Yeah, I don't know if this temperature wheel here is supposed to be in Fahrenheit or if it's Celsius. It looks like it's Fahrenheit. Like, is this like 70, 60? Or is it like 36, 38? Like, that's what I don't... I think this is in Fahrenheit. I'm not really sure. Not real sure. Guess we could push the...
83 Romeo. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation. 83 Romeo.
83 Romeo. Contact San Diego International Approach. 119.6.
Contact San Diego International Approach. 119.6. 83 Romeo. San Diego International Approach. November 8483 Romeo. Piper Cherokee. From Torrey Pines. Altitude 2,200. 1 POV. Request flight following.
83 Romeo. Squawk 0201. Altimeter 2993. Flight following.
Squawk 0201. Altimeter 2993. Flight following. 83 Romeo.
I'm curious why the nav isn't showing, why it's not pulling up. Maybe that particular frequency doesn't allow us to use a CDI needle. Let me try the next one. Let's see if that one shows it. Yep, that one does. Okay, so let's go ahead and can't be right. No, there's no way it's... Oh, maybe it's... Oh, there's an arrow right there, actually. Alright, let's head that way. We have, what is it, 115.3? Once we line up a little bit with it, we'll go ahead and put on nav. Okay, so after that one, we have, let's see what's next. So after ocean, it's SLI, which is our approach, so Seal Beach is 115.7, and we'll come in on it on a 93 radial, which is of course a 273. So let's plug that in. 115.7. Let's go nav. And are we at 6,000 feet? Oh, we're at 4,000. Why are we not climbing?
Romeo. Contact Los Angeles Center. 1.
it never changed this. Never changes. Oh well. And outside air temperature is 6. Alright, 6. We got about 19 miles. Man, we cruising. This is a dope little airplane, man. I like this thing for 25 bucks. It works great. And with the AviTab, I love the little AviTab that I got for free. All the circuits work. You know, the fuses. You know, your heat works. Yeah, vFlyte makes some pretty good shit, man. This is alright. Oh, I gotta switch fuel tanks. In a minute, let me see how much fuel's in that one side. Oh yeah, we used a few gallons up. Oh, what the fuck? What is going on? I was just saying all these nice things about this airplane, and then it just takes a shit. What the fuck? Maybe I need to lean the mixture a little bit. I was going to wait to do that until I got up to altitude, but I might have to lean a little bit now. Oh yeah, that's helping a bit. Leaning the altitude. I mean, leaning the mixture. That was weird. All I did was go to the outside view, and the motherfucker went. Dude, I am so excited to fly the Bay 146 tomorrow, man. I am so excited, man. I don't know which. I think I'm going to do American Airlines. It's 'cause I'm from America. I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow morning. Fly from, I don't know, Charlotte to Philly or something like that. Charlotte to Nashville. All right, we're at altitude. What does it say to do for cruise? Let's see here. Cruise 75 and then lean to maximum RPM. Okay. Easy enough. I'll throttle back a bit. And let's go ahead and lean on our fuel a little bit. And what is our outside air temperature? That's a little bit below 6. Probably about there. Let me push it all the way in the mixture and see what happens. And let me pull it out a little bit. For RPM, there we go. RPMs are increasing a bit. Yeah, there's no lean finder on this one. So I'm thinking you just pull the mixture a little bit at a time until the RPMs stop increasing. And once they start going backwards, you've gone too much. Or if it sounds like the engine's choking, which you don't want either. Okay. Right here, where my mixture is right now is good. It's right here. Yeah, let me look that up. I could have sworn that this right here is in Fahrenheit. I mean, that makes sense to me, but I don't know for sure. Look that up. I have music like ready to go. I just don't know if I want to put it on right now. I kind of like just talking right now. And I like listening to the sound of the airplane. This airplane actually, we can actually hear the engine. That's something new, because on Microsoft we can barely hear them. Okay, we have, didn't I store these? Oh no, I didn't store them here. Shit. What the fuck is that instrument called again? Oh, I gotta look it up. Alright, I guess I will put on some music. Where did I have that file open? Let's see here. I have it under Documents. Okay, Pilot's Guide. Okay, that thing is called an analog airspeed gauge. See, it says true airspeed can be derived by turning the knob to set the altitude dial to the current altitude and aligning the altitude with the current outside air temperature. After setting the altitude to outside, true airspeed can be read on the bottom. But again, I don't know if it's Celsius or... Alright, let me look that up. Analog airspeed gauge. I'll just look it up here. Celsius or Fahrenheit. It's calibrated. You convert temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion table. Okay, the ASI, meters per second. Okay, let's see here. Okay, angle, okay, equivalent airspeed is calibrated. The airspeed, it has no correlation for air density, calibrated airspeed. Via the computer, there are 4 types. That's not helpful. Airspeed indicator. How it works. Okay, use nautical miles, light green, speed. Okay, yeah, this isn't helping. I don't know, who gives a fuck? If somebody knows the answer, let me know. But I'm thinking that it's, Alright, well, first of all, we're still cruising, that's good. I haven't looked at the screen in a while. I was hoping that we'd be okay. Alright, we got about 5 miles until, we gotta switch. Alright, let's put in the, let's go into heading mode. Switch, 15, and we need to be at a 273 course. So that's 60, 40, 50, 60. Oh, 270 is due west. Okay, so we're just going to stay on this heading until we get due west. 115.7, let's put that over here. 250 miles. Yeah, I forgot we can deactivate shit on here too. We have, forget what that turns off. Does that turn off again? Push to talk. And autopilot, okay. How does this go up? Let's see here. Goes up to 22. Maybe that isn't Maybe that isn't Celsius. I don't know. Unless it starts at 30 and you just I don't know. It's so weird. So it goes 0 to 22. I don't understand. I thought it was in Celsius, but I could be wrong. I mean, I thought it was in Fahrenheit, but I could be wrong. Airspeed. Let me see if I can find that answer. It bothers me that I don't know it. Maybe it shouldn't bother me, but it does. It's a pressure altitude. Oh, maybe it's pressure altitude. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was pressure altitude. That would make more sense. Hang on a second. I could have sworn I thought that's what that was. Let me see here. Pressure altitude of... That's what that number is. Pressure altitude. Now that makes sense. Not temperature. Pressure altitude. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Alright, our CDI is starting to come in a little bit. And we flying up the coast, bitch. Flying up the coast of Cali. This is a little fun little airplane to fly, dude. I like this thing. I really did not give this airplane a fair shot when I first started flying with it. All right, let's turn a little bit to the east. We can catch that. Your pressure altitude can be obtained by setting your altimeter and reading the indication your air temperature can be obtained from the outside air. Oh yeah, okay. So TAS is in knots, not miles per hour. Okay, so that is pressure altitude. Okay. It just doesn't show it on here. That's what was throwing me off. Because it wasn't showing it on there, but every other one that I've seen, I haven't seen them on other aircraft like that I've flown, and it always said P out. Right, we should be coming up on this radial pretty soon, because we shouldn't have to be flying over too many mountains. me switch fuel tanks again. And if we don't catch that radial, it's okay. I'm just trying to stick kind of with the chart. See how close we are. Alright, we're not too bad. We're right on like the 290 something right now, so we're pretty close. I think if we go a little bit, like if we put it on like a 300 heading, I think we'll catch it pretty soon. But we need to start descending, I think, pretty soon. If we're going down to... Let's see what we're going down to. 4,000 feet. Well, that's only 4,000 feet. That's not bad, 4,000 feet. Localizer is 111.75. That we need to get set up. Approach course is 196, so 111.75. Not rolling in, dude. All right, 111.75. Fuel a little bit more. That's a little too much. Right here is pretty good for the fuel lean. Alright, come on, dude. Start lining up, bitch. Come on. Where are we at now? Alright, we're close. We gotta drop down 2,000 miles, so that's only like 240. Maybe when we're like 15 miles out, we'll start descending. I wish it had like real, like Los Angeles like shit out here. Like that's the one thing about X-Plane I've never liked is like the ground textures. However, I will say that I do not mind offsetting fake looking world or impressive airplanes that you can just get in and just fly right away. Like you don't have to like worry about if it's gonna work tonight. You know it's gonna work. You know it's gonna work. It always does. Always do. Right, so I need 273. We're coming up on that. Be heading more over to these mountains anymore. Let's just go ahead and turn on a 300. And if we catch the right radial, we do. If not, it's no big deal. I mean, we don't have to catch the 93 radial. I just want to. Of course, we could go to Paradise. Where's 112.2? Let me see that thing. Let me see that thing. I love that this little arrow, like, points the way. That is fucking dope as hell. Alright, let's go over to Paradise. Turn that way. Let me see how far it is. works. Alright, this one, it doesn't really need to be on a certain radial. Nope. We're going to go from 256, and then we need to figure out... Ooh, we get to figure out what kind of turn. That's awesome. Alright, let's... Well, I don't know if I'm tall enough, actually, to go over these mountains. Yeah, that's not going to work. Fuck, man. Alright, let's just head towards the west. That's not going to work. It's too tall for our blood. Alright, let's head back to Seal Beach. 115.7. 115.7 the bay. Bringing you oldies but goodies. Alright, 115.7. 1175. Oh man. Come on, man. So we got about 28 miles. Yeah, I was hoping to do that little procedure turn. I haven't had to calculate one of these in a while. But that's right-hand turn. So if we're coming in on a 256, add 70 to that, so that's 320. So from 256 to 320, and we want to draw a line, making right-hand turns. So 256 to 320 would probably be a teardrop. No, teardrop, and then what's the opposite of 326? So 46 to 256 would be... I need a rose compass to really see this, so 256 down. Oh no, we need to add 70 to this number here. So 76. Okay, so 1676 teardrop. $76 to 256 would be a parallel turn. And, no, that'd be direct entry. 256. Alright, so do we do it? You know what? I really forget if we do it on the inbound. I think it's the outbound leg. We add 70 because it's a right-hand turn. Let me look at our nav, by the way. We're still a little off. So 76. Oh, 256. 20. 320 to 256 would be a parallel turn. Okay, so 256 to 326 would be a parallel turn. And then we have 326, so, and then 46. No. 76, the opposite of 76 is 296. 290. Is it? 70? No, 86. Alright. I'm fucking myself up. 256 plus 70 is 326. So from 256 to 326, parallel turn. 56, so 326, the opposite of that is half, so 46 all the way. 256 is direct entry, and then the other little part, which would be like 50 back, so like 206 to 256 would be teardrop turn, something like that. I'd have to go back and watch my video again. I have some sort of method that I found a while back that works phenomenal, and all you do is you take your course, draw a line to it to the middle, and as you're making right-hand turns, add 70 or 80 degrees to the right, and then that first section there is parallel turn, and then you draw the reciprocal line from at 70, so 326, you draw a line back to the other side of the rose compass, and then the reciprocal of that would be, oh no, 326, the reciprocal is 146. That's right, so 146 to 256 is parallel. 256 to, no, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll have to watch my video. I can actually, know what, I can put it on right now, actually, while we're watching this. Hang on a second. You can watch it. Let me get up my video. Alright, my channel. Alright, what did I name it? Let's do turn. I think it's under a turn. Yep. Alright, hang on a second. Let me get nav turned on here. We just gonna pause this motherfucker for a minute. Let's put this on. Let's put on this educational video. I've made two of these. They're both the same. One I made like 11 months ago, and one I made like 2 years ago. This is from 2 years ago. Okay. Less than the outbound course. Please leave a... Before I show you the method for the difference between those two numbers. Travel that... Here we go. This is the ILS localizer chart for runway 2 at Sacramento Executive Airport in California. I'm currently traveling. Here we go. Close as you can get. Step 2. Let me show you. You're heading on a 180 heading. Do a teardrop turn. Fix. And hey, what's up, Tario? Or a direct entry turn. This method, as I said before, I was talking about many this. Times. It is the easy. I was talking about this procedure turn, how to figure it out easily, and I just kept on stumbling over my words because I forgot my own method. So I'm watching the video on it again. Easiest way I have ever seen to figure out. What's up, dude? How you doing, my man? We need to do. Step 1. On the rose compass, draw a straight line. That's what I was saying. Heading right to the middle of the rose compass, or as close as you can get. 256 down. Step 2 depends on which type of turns you are making in the holding pattern. Today we are making right-hand turns in this particular holding pattern, so we are going to go 70 degrees clockwise. That's what I was saying. And draw a line from that number to its reciprocal value. That's what I was saying. If the holding pattern, I was saying it right. I just was stumbling over my words. Then we would go 70 degrees. And there we go. Teardrop, parallel, and direct entry. That number to its. Yes, the easiest method. The outbound course is located in the section next to it. I remember making this video. I think I made that thing on my iPad, man. Fucking ghetto ass video. And that was like 3 years ago. That's before I had a camera. Before I had a lot of stuff. All right, we need to start descending here in a moment. Let me put some music back on. start descending, I believe. Let's see if we need to get clearance for that. What tower are we going to be using here? John Wayne Tower, 126.8. It's interesting, it won't let us, very interesting. What about LA? Will it let us do LA? Alright, well, whatever. Let's just tune to John Wayne Tower, because that's what we're going to be using. And if it lets us do it, it lets us do it. If not, who cares? Alright, let's put in 4,000 for our altitude. Let's go VS. Let's go down 500 feet at a time. Pull our throttle back a little bit. And let me see, is there any checklist for descent?
Attention all aircraft. Orange County, John Wayne. Information on the current. Altimeter 2990.
Alright, before landing, no, not really. High heat, wing flaps. So we need to be landing around, wow, around 50 to 60, so 55, 60 miles an hour. Miles an hour, I think, is the small wheel. Miles per hour must be that one. Okay, so somewhere down around here is where we're probably going to want to land. We need to turn our pressure altitude back down. That's it. Mixture rich. Airspeed 85. And then other than that, flaps down. I don't think it gives us flap speed, does it? Not really. How many flap speeds do we have? I think we have 3. Let me switch fuel tanks again. Put on our landing lights. Navigraph, it takes a little bit of time to use it effectively. I like Navigraph is awesome. I use it pretty much every time I fly, and there's so many features with it. You have SimLink where it'll follow your flight. You can integrate it into charts. It has that SimBrief integration, so you can like do your routes on SimBrief and then send it to Navigraph and pull up your charts. I mean, it's well, for me, it's well worth the money. I love spending, you know, I don't mind spending money on that. All right, once we get to Seal Beach, we need to head on a 49-degree heading. We might actually, well, I think we'll have enough time to make that right-hand turn. We have, oh yeah, we got them as 19 miles, so we have plenty of time. Okay. All right, we're about 11 miles out. This thing lights up pretty nicely at nighttime too. Let me can I do nighttime at, yeah, here, or we do early in the morning. Yeah, we have radio lights. Instrument lights. I mean, it's only 3 light switches, but it lights up pretty nicely. I like the red. And I like the old style, like, rotating beacon on the outside of it. Alright, are we at 4,000 feet yet? almost. Let's give it a little bit more juice. Full rich mixture. Pressure altitude is about 4,000 feet. Very good. And we still can't contact the tower. Just trying to let you know I want to land on your tarmac. I want to put my feet on your sofa. Oh, here's our flaps right here. So there are 3 levels of flaps: 10, 25, 40. Okay, that's good to know. No acrobatic maneuvers, including spins, approved. All right, we are at 4,000 feet. I think it's pretty cool how you can see the tablet inside of it. Oh, why'd you cancel my ATC services, dude? We were...
November 8483 Romeo. Request instrument landing.
I've done everything you asked me to do.
Romeo. Information on the current. Climb and maintain 4,500. Altimeter 290. Fly heading 285. Runway 20 right. Wind 210 degrees 6 knots.
Information mark. Climb and maintain 4,500. Altimeter 2990. Fly heading 285. Runway 20 right. November 8483 Romeo.
Alright, let's climb. Let's turn to 285. And then once we get to the station, we gotta fly on 49 heading. Hopefully, because we're right around here right now. We need to come up here and then make this turn. It's interesting they made us climb. I didn't see that coming. To go, and we're going to make a turn on 49.
Romeo, turn right heading 015. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Turn right heading 015. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Dude, you just told us. You just had me climb, lady. These people, it must be the same people from Say Intentions. Gotta be the same people. By the way, I love being able to do this right here. Microsoft, get your shit together so you can do this too. There's so many cooler features in X-Plane. There really is. To me, that's almost worth the offset of not having, like, actual, like, real-life ground outside. Like, I'm willing to sacrifice fake ground sometimes for a plane that just works the way it's supposed to work. Alright, so we are right out. And we are trying to land right here. coming out like we are, like on that chart. And we should be turning soon to start lining up. Let me plug in the correct frequency here. 1175. I don't know if it's going to show on here. Oh, it does. Okay, very good. So we're 10 miles out, and we need to be at, what's the heading again? 196. All right, 196. There you go. We're at 4,000 feet. Just wait for them. Give us our next commands. You can change the livery inside the flight as well. Like, I think we can change it like. Oh, hang on. I think they're calling us. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Yeah, like here, options. Yeah, choose livery. Look, you can change it as we're flying. Look at that. It's pretty dope. I like that. It's cool. More airplanes should be like that. That's fucking awesome. The lights look so good on this thing, and I have my graphics like on high, and I turned them down from ultra. I probably have more room to move. I'm only at 60% of my GPU. Let's see what it is inside. I'm still only at 60%. I probably could turn some of this shit up a little bit. That way it's not so fuzzy like while we're sitting back here. It clears up quite well when we zoom in, but like. Leave it on the tank that we're on. This is I don't really agree with this 15 heading of 15 degrees. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It should have been steeper, because look, we're like flying away from the airport. I'm gonna bust my own move here in a moment if they don't have us turn. We're getting mighty close to those mountains. Alright, request bearing.
Orange County, John Wayne Tower, 83 Romeo. Request bearing Orange County, John Wayne.
83 Romeo. Fly heading 1584.
That's a little
Orange
better.
County, John Wayne.
Fly heading 1584 Orange County, John Wayne, 83 Romeo.
Alright, it looks like we're still on the right approach. That's good. We're getting too close to these mountains.
Romeo, you're on course. Turn left, okay, 025. Vectors ILS runway 20 right. Maintain 4,000.
Turn left at 025. Victor's ILS runway 20 right. Maintain 4,000. 83 Romeo.
You guys are just as bad.
83 Romeo, you're on course. Turn left, okay, 020. Vectors ILS runway
You're just as bad as saying intentions.
Maintain 4,000.
Turn left heading 020. Victor's ILS runway 2.
Alright, we'll just crash
right.
into the mountain.
Maintain
No problem.
4083 Romeo.
You guys are just as bad. You're just as bad. You guys. I do like this system though. There's got to be a way to talk into it as well. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. Open up a whole separate page. Round up and... Oh, there's an X-Plane manual. Hey, look at all this stuff I can read about. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll have to read about that later. Alright, 83 Romeo, fly directly into the mountain. What's your altitudes? No. 83 Romeo. Head directly into the center of the mountain. Last time I played Microsoft, these nav lights here on the side, you can see the rings. Like, it's like there's a ring, and then another ring, and then another ring, and then it was crazy. The lighting was so bad. I think that's our airport like back here. I don't know why they have us going this way. We are not going closer to our airport. We need to go right here. We're trying to trust the system. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Not yet, unless we have to. Okay, turn right heading 135. Okay. We're getting it now. We're starting to get somewhere, I think. There's got to be a way to talk into it. Me too, Scalebait. Me too, man. Especially ones that surprise me. Like, this one surprised me. The first time I jumped into it, I really didn't like it. I thought it was shitty. And I gave it another chance, and man, I really am digging this airplane. Like, vFlyte, I'm gonna have to buy me another one of their airplanes, because, like, it's very well put together. It's very intuitive. It sounds pretty good. It was cheap. It was like, yeah, man, I love me some general aviation aircraft. They're all the same in some ways, and they're all, like, different in a lot of ways, too, like, if that makes sense. Alright, fuel's doing okay. Outside air temperature's okay, we don't need to worry about heat or heat. Our pressure altitude is still about the same, so that's fine. I want to land this plane.
3 Romeo, turn right at 165. Descend and maintain 3,200.
Turn right at 165. Descend and maintain 3,200. 83 Romeo.
want to end this flight here pretty soon so I can do, I want to play a little Hardspace Shipbreaker. We're 16 miles away. I don't really think I've ever played that on stream before. I love how, first of all, one thing I love in this dial here is when you're plugging in a station, it'll give you an arrow and tell you where to go for the radial. And that blew my mind earlier. But I love the glide slope here. That is really cool. And laundry's done. Oh, 3,200. Our pressure altitude, it's heading down as well. Alright, we're at 3,200. I'm just gonna arm. Oh, I'll wait. Arm approach mode. Try to keep it around 100 or so knots, miles an hour, whichever one that outer dial is. I think the outer dial is in miles an hour. Here's our airport right here, so we should be coming up on it here in a moment. We got 196. Does that change with this too? Let me see. No, it didn't. Okay, no worries. Let's just arm approach. All right, if they give us... Okay, very good.
190, cleared for ILS approach, runway 20 right.
Turn right at 190. Cleared for ILS approach runway 20 right. 83 Romeo.
I think we're turning. Are we turning? We're going down. Oh, there we go. Wow, pretty cool, guys. There's our airport right up there. I guess pretty soon I'm gonna have to take manual control of this thing. Very cool. Anybody have an idea what I'm going to say right now? I've only landed this plane like once or twice. So hopefully it'll be a good landing. I think I've landed this airplane once, to be honest. I think when I first got it, I remember flying around like Orlando or somewhere in Florida. And then I never landed it again. I gave up on his airplane until yesterday, actually. And then I took another look at it and just kind of dove into it and played around with it and looked at a lot of the systems and settings and things you can change with the dials and how you can customize it. And
83 Romeo, runway 20 right, clear
I really
to
like
land.
the airplane a
Wind
lot.
210 degrees, 6 knots.
Runway 20 right, clear to land. 83 Romeo.
All right, let's go flaps 10. Try to keep the speed around maybe 80 for now. What's our altitude right now? About 2,000. I'll take manual control of it, probably around 1,500 feet. A lot of people do it at 1,000. I do it a little earlier just so I can try to get a better feel for the airplane. Sometimes that extra 500 feet really helps. For me, at least. Helps. Hey man, we gotta land his airplane so we can take apart some spaceships. I can do a couple of rounds of that. Hardspace Shipbreaker, such a good game. Just taking apart spaceships in space. You have a little grappling hook that you use to pull parts off. You have a laser, like a laser saw that you use to like laser things off. And pretty cool game. I just know I want to play it before I go upstairs tonight, so I'm gonna play a couple levels of it. All right, let's take manual control. My feet's on the rudders. Autopilot off. And we turn yaw dampener off. Alright, let's go. Oops, wrong button. Let's do flaps, I think that's 25. It might be a little too early if we don't raise our speed a little bit. That might be a little too early. Let's catch up to our glide slope. I got one hand on the yoke. I need to put another camera up so you guys can see like how what I'm doing. I'll do that for next time. I have another camera that I'm not using. I'll try to figure out how to the best way to incorporate it. It's not a good camera. It's like a work camera from one of my old jobs. It's not a good camera, but it'll do the trick, I think. And I'm really tempted to play with the trim, but I'm gonna leave the trim alone. Going a little fast, but we have time to slow down. We still have one more flap setting. And this thing flies so good. Alright, let's get caught up a little bit more to our glide slope. That'll give us time to slow down as well. We can catch up to our glide slope now. Stay on with that. That'll give us time to slow down properly. Shit, wrong button again. All right. I'm so used to my flaps being on my hat switch, but I don't have that with X-Plane. I have my hat switch as for changing my view, like up and down and side to side and stuff. But I have buttons that I use for flaps on this airplane. That's very different from Microsoft, which, you know, I normally play on. Today, near Los Angeles, Hyper Cherokee smashes into Office Park. Everybody's dead. More coverage at 5. This is 20. This is not the right runway. I thought this is left. Oh no, this is right. That's right. That's right. I'm an idiot. I forgot which side is right and which one's left. Pull some more throttle back.
Attention all aircraft. Orange County John Way. Information with that current. Altimeter 2990.
I will take it.
Turn right when able.
Turn right when able. 83 Romeo.
Good landing. Late flare. Whatever, bitch. I'll take it. Let's put our flaps up.
Runway vacated.
November 8483 Romeo, Orange County, John Way, ground. Taxi west, ramp GA via Juliet and Bravo.
Taxi west ramp GA via Juliet and Bravo. November 8483 Romeo.
Oh shit. Fun little flight, man. Yeah, I knew that flare was a little late, and I was trying my best to get a little closer to 60 miles an hour or 60 knots, whatever that outer number is, and I was just trying my best to continually aim down the end of the runway and just let the airplane just kind of slowly come down. I'll take mine as 155, that's for sure. That was a pretty sweet landing. See a limo. Alright, we're here. Let's put our parking brake on. Oh, the brakes. Alright, parking brakes on. Checklist. Alright, securing aircraft after landing. Alright, flaps are up. Carburetor cold, that's fine. Alright, parking brakes set, radio's off. Cool equipment off, mixture. Alright, we can turn you off. cutoff. Ignition switch off. Put our keys away. And control lock, master switch off. Master switch off and control locks. Everything is locked up. Very cool. Tomorrow on the airplane show, we have a new airplane, the Bay 146. I think we're going to be flying this one tomorrow. I'm just not really sure where from yet. I need to get into it and see if I need to connect anything to it as well. But yeah, we're going to set it up so each one of the throttles, the throw levers, is going to control throttle. All right, let's do a little Hardspace Shipbreaker at that game. You get my controller out as well. I think I can plug this controller into the extra USB. So I have a USB thing that I can plug like 4 USBs into at one time. I think my controller will work on. My headphones are in the other one. This one I don't need my yoke and throttle. This one I'm using an Xbox controller. Cable's long as fuck. I bought a wired one to use down here. I don't have to worry about batteries. Man, I think this thing it's got to be like 15 feet long. Ridiculous how long this wire. I mean, I like it that it's this, but I got a long white thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, got my Xbox controller. All right, let me get the game turned on. Hardspace Shipbreaker. Awesome game. Unplug. Some here. Okay. Up on OBS. I think I used to have part of this song as one of my intros from White Bat Audio. All right, that off. This game is so cool. All right, standard. Controller. Do I have to restart the game? I do. I have to restart the game because my controller. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Noob mistake. Noob mistake. Or a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm too young to be a boomer. At least I'm pretty sure I'm too young to be a boomer. I don't want to be a boomer. I don't think I am one. I think I'm underneath that cutoff. No game I was thinking about playing earlier today was Dark Souls 3. For some reason, I wanted to go and just whoop some ass on some big bad monsters. I haven't played that game in so long. Dude, I have so many hours in Dark Souls, like the Dark Souls franchise in general. God, man. I gotta have like 1,000 hours probably in that game. In the games. I can't. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can use my controller in this input here. That's what. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can work here. And let me put my headphones in here then. Should work then. That's got to be what it is. Or do I need to turn my keyboard off? Maybe that's it. The keyboard is off. Can't use my controller. Let's try to quit one more time and Hopefully this will work this time. It should. I use my controller all the time on this game. With the mouse turned on, like I don't know why it could be because I just had it plugged into the wrong adapter. Turn the mouse off as well. Oh, and are you working? Fuck me. It always works. Why is it not working tonight? Always worked. Promise you. Embarrassing. Unless I need to go in and switch my controls, which I've never had to do. If I have to. Controller. Yeah, I mean, there's my controller right there. Fuck, man. Well, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. I'll try it one last time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. I'll just have to play it on my Xbox. Bring my Xbox down here and try it. All right, can I use my controller for... It might be getting confused with... Let me unplug my rudder. I'm just trying to think of anything input-wise or controller-wise that could be causing this issue, because I don't typically have my flight setup in front of me plugged in when I'm playing this game. Usually all that stuff's unplugged, so maybe that's what it was. Try turning the controller on again. If it don't work this time, then fuck it. Oh, it's working now. Okay, it was the rudder. The rudder was the issue. There we go. Good morning, Shipbreaker. It was because my rudder...
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Hang on, I gotta take a piece of my medicine. All right, so I'm in debt. Still in debt. 1,605,000. But that's income. Morning. Do I have any more parts to add to the ship? No, I need a fuse.
And it's time for some shipoplasty.
Okay. Go ahead to the workstation. Equipment. All that looks good. Alright, I need a couple of fuses and start our shift. And I guess we'll continue. Now we'll do a brand new ship. We'll start from... No, actually, you know, yeah, I guess we'll start from... No, I'm going to continue this ship. I want to get to level 3 on this ship at least. But there's no fuse. That's the problem. Need one with a fuse. Here. Less points though. Alright, we'll just continue. Dude, I don't know if any of you guys like goldfish, but they make these new ones called awesome sauce. They don't really taste of a whole lot, but the flavor's fucking banging. Like, I can't really put my finger on the flavor of it. Like a smoke, it's like a sweet, smoky kind of...
Hey, Dee Dee. Why don't you talk
Oh,
more
I don't
about
want to
your
hear
family?
that.
Don't like talking about them too much.
Bitches in space.
No offense.
Bitches in
Just here
space.
to do my job. That kind of thing is private to me, you know? You never know.
Private
Might
bitch.
feel good to open up. No? Gotta keep
Yeah.
work and life
That's what I
separate,
tell the
kid.
girls. It might feel good to open up.
Shipbreakers come and go. And I'll spare myself the heartbreak.
Yep, heartbreak this
Work's
bitch.
just not for everybody. Had this young cutter around a few years back.
Okay, go ahead and start
Dana.
taking this apart up here.
Reminded me of my daughter.
So we need to come down here. Let's get in here
Sure
and
ain't worth it to open up.
depressurize this room. Let's see here. Here's the depressurization panel. That's in the next room, yes.
Airlock pressurizing.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Pressurize this room.
Air pressure level decreasing.
And now let's start taking this apart here. I'm not sure if these are the right things to do first, but I'm just trying to figure a way to either get the floor off or the roof off. I think getting the... Oh no, the ceiling might be okay. Let's take these. Let's see. Might release the ceiling. Oh, there's bricks up there. Are they really? Oh man, they are up there. I didn't realize that they had those there that I need to make off. Alright, let's try the floor. Floor is usually pretty simple to take off. Unless there's something underneath of it. Is there? Nope. Let's see. Not yet. There we go. There's the floor. All right, we got to put that in the processor, which is the blue thing. So let's put a tether on it. Bring it in here. Very good. All right, that's good. We can start taking this stuff apart now. Take off these lights.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Down there. We gotta take those lights off too. Yeah, let's do these first. I think there's oxygen around here. Now there's definitely a power plant around here. You can see how our screen is glitching. That's because I think there's something down here. Yep, this system right here. This reactor is worth a lot of points. We need to get that out. To do that, we need to clear a path, so maybe we'll do that on the next go around. If you take out the reactor and you don't get rid of it quick enough, it's like a thermonuclear explosion, and then your guy just regenerates, and you owe the company billions of dollars more because they had to regenerate you. Same thing if you get sucked into one of the reactors or processors. Regenerate you. Alright, thruster fuel. That yet? Oxygen. Come down this way. And there's the reactor here. I think this is all wait a minute, this is not pressurized. Shit, I can take it off now. Let me remove the floor. I can just tether this thing right down to the bottom there. need some oxygen, some of that stuff.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
It's thruster
Salvage
fuel.
deposit registered.
Oxygen.
Account credited.
Excellent. Alright, let's get this reactor out. Any coolant did I need to get out first? I don't think it's that kind of reactor. Systems. No, that's thruster. Air kit. Okay, very good. So we should just be able to put a tether on this thing, suck it down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is the barge. I was right. Pull on, bitch. Pull, bitch.
Electrical damage. Note that excess electrical damage has been found to negatively impact long-term job satisfaction.
Why is it up? There we go. Go, bitch, go. Whew. That was close.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Full kit. Patch kit. Alright, let's go get some health, buddy. Actually, did we have health up here? That was pretty fun. Usually when you put a tether on it, especially like with my character, because I've upgraded him quite a bit, usually it just tethers it right down to the knockdown there. Alright, let's go get patched up. It's our health real quick. This game is so fun. Hardspace Shipbreaker. And this is all the game is. You just take ships apart, and the more experience you get, the better, you know, your equipment becomes, and you can take off more pieces. Ships get bigger, there's more complex components, and a lot of things you have to take off in a certain order.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Like there's engines, we'll get a new ship next time, and we'll take out like a couple of engines. Like there's some things you got to do like in order. Well, I want to get to level 3 before I switch. For the end around here, I don't think
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
it's there. Rod. You go back to that. Or start putting these crates down in the barge. Oh, come on.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Or I was trying to tether a few of them together.
All right. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter, before they turn the lights out on you. We are out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposited. Applying credits.
like to get rid of all these first, and then I can take out the floors next time. Like the walls and shit. Oh, you know, maybe I'll just switch to a new. I don't know. I'm thinking about switching to a new ship for next time. That way I can take out the engines. Taking out the engines is fun. And
salvage registered. Transferring credits.
any other? Right here. We got a.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh shit. My smoke alarm's going on. I'll be right back. That's weird. Fire. No, the big one. It's not who your phone. You always doesn't matter. Kevin. Fucking weird, man. Weird. Both fire alarms just started going off for no reason. There's no fire. There's no fire. There's no smoke. It just started going off for no reason. Sorry about that. I needed to grab the ladder, and I'm not tall enough to grab it. Yeah, they just started going off for no reason. So I had to detach them from the wires and then turn it off manually. Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, I thought we went back inside already. All right, let's go inside. End this shift. Craziest thing, man. That's crazy. Every once in a while, those would go off. It might have been carbon monoxide that it was picking up, but I don't know if it would say fire. If it was a carbon monoxide thing. All right, let me get some. Well, I don't need fuel. No, we're gonna go back to the same ship. Now, if anytime you want to restart, like if you mess up, like before, like if we messed up that reactor, we could have just quit the game from there, and it would just start your whole day over again. Now, if we quit any time from here to the next time we sleep, it'll restart us here. Okay. Let's just see if we have to repair any of our equipment. Repair this. And I guess we'll just repair everything. All right, let's go back outside. Let's finish this one up here. I want to get to level, like I said, level 3 before I take on a new ship. Go ahead and do that. Not a big fan of not having smoke alarms, you know, like active, but can't sit there and just have them going off all night, especially when there's no fire. I've set them off every once in a while from cooking, which, I mean, happens, but... Alright, let's try to take off some of these big panels here. We still have all these fucking... Alright, let's get rid of these real quick. I was trying to tether a bunch of them together the first time, but...
Salvage secured.
It didn't work.
Applied. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit
Almost done with these
Account
damn
credited.
crates. Okay, that's good. All right, let's start taking apart this here. So we have this wall. All right, let's take apart this here. I don't think that's going to do it alone. I think we need this as well. Let's just cut this out. Just cut this whole thing out right here. Is that another crate? Son of a bitch. That, and then let's do this one over here. Should be able to get this whole back wall off. let's start moving this out. So this all goes to the processor. Out there. Let's get the ceiling off here. This we may actually have to cut. Oh no, we don't. We can go right here probably. More fucking crates.
Deposit accepted or processed.
People were like junk hoarders, man. How many crates they hold on to? Alright, let me get some thruster fuel real quick before I run too low on that. Alright, I need to get these crates off of here. Oh, there was thruster fuel on that one too? I didn't even see it. Damn it. Alright, we're almost at level 3.
Salvage accepted.
A couple more of
Credit
these
applied.
wall panels will probably get it. And then we can start a new ship real quick and take off. New engine. Alright, this whole thing goes to the processor, I believe. Let's see here. Yep. All blue. So let's go ahead and strap you up. And we'll see if you're gonna help us cross the line to level 3. I think it will. Got this piece as well. Put you in the processor over here. You know, movie I kind of want to watch tonight, the Da Vinci Code. I've never watched the second one of those movies. What was it?
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Come on, number 3, give us a thumbs up. There we go, bitch. All right, let's go.
Cleared. Rewards allocated.
You can find posters and all kinds of shit in those in the ships. All right, we can end the day, start a new ship, and I just want to take off because there's one set of engines in particular that quite a few people have trouble getting off successfully. So I want to do one of those real quick and show people how to get this particular engine off. All right, we got tokens now we can use. We can upgrade something of our equipment. That's good. That's real good. So much fun. You don't know. You don't know. You guys aren't playing this game. You don't know about this game. You're looking at it, you're like, man, this game looks fun.
Good morning, Cutter 9346.
But you're not playing it.
52.
Maybe you are. Maybe you are. I doubt it, but maybe you are. All right, let's, I'm just messing around with you guys. All right, equipment. Okay, that all looks good. All right, let's get a new, oh yeah, let's upgrade something. We have 55 points. So our laser cutter increases maximum. No, I don't care about maximum distance. I want, well, let's see. Can we do anything with, we can't do demo charges yet. That's, can we do actually demo? Oh, I think we can do demo charges. Hang on a second. No, we can't. What do, oh, we have to be rank, no, rank 11. Oh, I don't have enough. You need 120. Okay. All right, work suit. Can we upgrade anything here? Extends greater range, improve fidelity, the tech. What does this one do? Oh, audio. I don't care about audio. What about helmet? Yeah, that's good. Oxygen is good. Okay, what about the grapple? Can we do anything about the weight? No, that's... Oh, we can do that. Okay. Yeah, I like... Well, what about one of these? Grades allows for a considerably greater amount of force to be unleashed. Okay, that's for pushing the objects. Much of the kickback when tethers allow for a far more stable tether. Oh yeah, I like this one with the tethers. Let's do that one. Okay, because having stable tethers is a good thing. All right, let's get a new ship. One with a fuse, hopefully. Alright, we have that one. That one has a fuse. That one, no fuse. That one's got a fuse. It's got the wrong engines. That one, no fuse. That one's got the wrong engines. That one's got a fuse, and that one looks like... That's the ship we were just kind of working on. Let's do this one here. It's got a fuse as well. I think this one has the type of engines I'm talking about. Why there's a truck horn in space, I don't know. Look how big this ship is. And you can take all of this apart, piece by piece, inside by inside. I mean, because the insides are pretty intricate too. Like, let's go in the inside of one of these and take a look around. The atmosphere should be on the inside of these, so we won't lose any oxygen. So when you're inside a ship, if it's pressurized, you won't lose oxygen. It'll actually, I think actually you'll gain oxygen.
Airlock pressurizing.
Airlock pressurizing. And if the screen starts to flicker again, that's because we are close to one of those reactors. Yeah, but here's one side right here. Like, here's a poster we can take. Like, here's, I guess, one of the pilot places. Terminals. I mean, they're pretty intricate. I mean, every piece comes out, pretty much. Here's another component here. Wires. Might as well see if there's a fuse around here somewhere. Computer terminal. There's a component all the way out there. Heat sink. All right, well, let's go out and try to take out one of these engines now. But yeah, I mean, these insides, see, our oxygen is not going down because it's pressurized. So, and then your system here will tell you when it's pressurized. Like, it'll be green. Or I'm sorry, it'll say pressurized. It'll be green like it is right here. That shows that it's pressurized. All right, let's open up the gate outside.
Airlock depressurizing.
Take out one of these engines. Should be the right kind of engine to do this with. Boy, oh yeah, and these fuel tanks here. If you're gonna start messing with these fuel tanks, you gotta look for the handle to turn them off. Cut them off. It's see it. We'll have to go around and look for it. Because if you start messing with this before you cut the fuel line, then the whole thing's gonna blow up. Around here somewhere. It's a switch. It might even be inside. I don't think it is, though. Oh well. But yeah, I'll show you the type of switch here in a moment. I think we can see it. I don't know if this is the right kind of... This might not be the right kind of ship to do it with. Yeah, let's go. Let's quit real quick. And restart the day and pick a different ship. Here. I just want to take out one of those engines so I can show you, and then I'll probably just wind up quitting the game, man. I'm tired. I take a piss. I want to find out why the smoke alarms weren't working. I gotta wrap up the brownies I made. I got adult stuff, man. I got like boring, like father shit to do before I go to sleep. All right, we'll just grab the same type of ship we have now. All right, workstation, firm. All right, we gotta upgrade our grapple again. That. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, and let's get a different ship. get the same type of ship we just had. I think, yeah, this is it. It's one of the ships. That's got 4 different engines. I'll show you the handle for the fuel I was just talking about. By the way, this ship has it. A lot of these components that say barge, once you get your tether strong enough, you can just tether them right to the floor. Like, we got to take off this piece here. All right, so we can just, probably can just tether it right to the processor. Let's see if it's strong enough to take it off. Should be. There we go. All right, we got to cut this piece here.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
And we got to do the same thing on this side. Come on, bank in there, bitch. There we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Right. This goes to the barge. Alright, so we have this engine here, right? You have to cut all 4 of these. You have to cut all 4 of these right here. And then go all the way to the back.
Applying credit to account.
And all the way in the very back is the handle that you got to turn. Same handle I was talking about before on that last ship with all those fuel tanks. So what you got to do with this one is not panic. First of all, don't panic. All right, put your tether here. Tether it to the wall. Grab your cutter. And then just go as quick as you can.
Thruster dangerously unstable. Proceed with caution.
Come on. All right, there we go. Now let's go down here to the wall. Before it blows up. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Fuel shut-off valve. Now it's all done. These pieces come apart. The only things you have to take out, there's 2 of these little lights that we got to take to the barge. And I'll show you how to get these big panels into the oven as well. All right, let's put you down below where you belong. And then we still have that piece there. Let's
Salvage secured.
tether you
Applying credit.
there. We have one more light.
Salvage deposit
Up here.
confirmed. Applying credit.
And then there's more fuel tanks you got to worry about up here, little fuel tanks, but they're easy. But yeah, the best way to get these big pieces into here
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
is... Wait a minute, we got to take this piece off first. That's to go to the barge. Just take this here and
Salvage deposit
put it up
accepted.
here.
Credits transferred.
I usually do 2 tethers. let that piece get pulled up. Because if you try to go right now and angle it from here into here, usually the back end swings out by here, and like the furnace here like sucks it in. Like it's almost impossible to get it out. Then you also have these little fuels here, so you got to get rid of these as well. So just suck these up. Oh shit, we lost that one. Oh, we saved it. Oh yeah, what a save. Oh, we lost it again. No, bitch. Come back. Come back. There we go. Uh-oh. No! Oh
no! Injury detected. This incident may be recorded for training
we died.
Purposes.
Shit. Anyways, that's how you take out those engines. Fuck, we died. No. No, I expired. No, I was doing so good. All right, let me put my fingerprint on there. Okay. All right, breathe. All right, let's just quit. Anyways, that's how you take out that engine. I'm getting out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with the Bay 146 on X-Plane. I'm not sure where I'm gonna fly yet. It's, you know, it's gonna be somewhere cool, obviously, because it's me. Duh. Duh, we always fly somewhere cool, right? I don't know. I'm tired. Been a long day. Been a long fucking day. Been a long week, actually, man. All right. I will see you guys on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Have a good rest of the day, and I will see you next time on the next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.